This is the Thule Apex XT bike hitch rack. This is the 4 bike model. The part number is 9025XT. This is the box that it comes in. Apex XT4. This is the product that's recommended by Subaru on their site. So this is a hitch-based installation, bike rack installation. This is what you see in the box. So when you first open it, you're gonna open that hitch and pull back the lever for where your hitch goes into your vehicle, and it's going to click. Very easy installation. There's 2 screws and you're supposed to screw 1 on each side. It might be a little difficult. Make sure you maneuver and press it so the threadings are completely inside the hole. There are 2 sides here. Once you separate the hitch entering mechanism from the actual base of the Apex, it's going to stay locked. So I don't know if you can fold it back. So I think it's a one-time thing. Just the part where it goes in the hitch and the bike rack actually forms. So it makes like a 90-degree angle. And here's the other side. And just make sure you tighten it. Tighten in all the screws so the threading has to be completely in. Any marks that you see on the item, it's dust, box dust and everything, but this is brand new. So this is my Subaru hitch. I'm removing the cap for the actual hitch. It's a 2-inch receiver. You don't need an adapter if you have a 2-inch receiver. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put in that hitch and there's a clicking mechanism, which you have to click inside the hole, and that's what attaches your unit to your hitch. It's gonna be wobbly, so you're gonna need to tighten it. This is the locking cylinder. You're gonna put the flat base key inside the locking cylinder and insert it into the hole inside the hitch. There's 2 locking cylinders included, one for the actual top of the hitch and one for the bottom. Once you get your desired tightness, you want to make sure that you unlock first of all the hitch and tighten it as hard as you can. Well, not too hard, but as hard as you can so there's very little vertical or horizontal movement. You may want to get someone to stand and push the hitch in a little bit in order to reduce the wobble. You need to make sure it's tight against your hitch before you actually lock the mechanism. If you are somewhere, you can lock the mechanism by turning the key to the left, and then this way someone can only access it but with the key. Once you do that, you can unfold your hitch, start putting your bicycles on the rack. And there's a slot on the bottom. This is where we realize that you have to have the front tire attached, and this is where you pull that strap down and you use the smaller straps in order to tighten the frame against the Thule. And this is the same thing, it gets permanently attached, and if you want to loosen it, you can just push down the lever and then pull out the tab. The front wheel may be moving. You may want to buy some Velcro straps for the front wheel. There is a front strap included if you want to give some extra protection. And here is the lock. It's built in. You pull the lock and you attach it to the front. And there's another lock and cylinder key where you can put your actual cylinder in there, use your flathead key to get it in there, and then use the other key to actually tighten it. And then now it's tight. So just in case there's catastrophic failure. And this is the Thule frame adapter. It's the 982XT. We do have women's bikes as well. So you're gonna wanna open it, and it's relatively easy to open. You just turn from one side to the next. There's no locking mechanism for it to lock a certain length, but once it hooks onto the neck of your bike, you should be good to go. So once you put it there, you can just put the Thule on top of the bike rack on the second slot. This is a 4 bike model, and do the same thing with the straps. The front wheel for the first bike is facing on the right direction, so you have to invert the second bike so the front wheel is on the other side. So you invert each bike. The heaviest bike should be closest to your car, the lighter bike should be more in front. There's another hook that opens to put the smaller one inside. It should be easy to go if you're putting it the correct direction. So here to click and put it in. And this is the whole mechanism folding out. So we're gonna push that down, and there's another lever on the bottom. You hold that up, you pull it down, and then now you can open up your trunk. But you cannot open up your trunk with the bikes on it. So if the bikes are out on it, you're out of luck. I'll put the links in the description below. It was a great purchase, and we can't wait to start taking this on some massive road trips.